What is up, everybody? This is Rathofreptar, and we are going to be reacting to Chapter 1135 of One Piece today. Now, the content has slowed down a little bit on the channel. 4 classes for a semester, full-time work, plus a lot of other projects. Things got a little busy, but we're back with more consistent content, and I'm going to be filling in some of the spaces between the prediction and theory videos with chapter reaction videos. So in chapter 1134, we got a few things in the story that were the pretty polarizing in the community. We got Vegapunk's perfect clone that is going to be bringing him back effectively. We have Lilith claiming she's going to bring Kuma back or heal him. And then we got Shanks's twin brother, uncle, clone, copy in Elbaf now with somebody else. So the first two with Vegapunk and Lilith, I actually have a video that I am almost done with, just talking about those two things and seeing what kind of logic and reasoning there are behind bringing them back, and also diving into what possible inconsistencies they could present to the story. A little bit of a different spin on what some other creators have presented already. However, I still feel like there's more to talk about with them. But for today, we have chapter 1135, Camaraderie Cups. The cover story, Oni Child Yamato and the Holy War Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, volume 21. I'm stronger than I was before, so now she's beating cheeks. This is the guy that Luffy had to rescue her from back in Wano. Okay, now she's fighting back against him. Damn. Okay, so chapter starts. We got Bonnie and Chopper in the library. The letters are huge. It's hard to make out. Bibelot is this master's library. They say he's been here for hundreds of years. All we can say for sure about this owl is he gigantifies any book that enters his territory. So it's a giant owl who ate a devil fruit that enlarges books around him. Man, there's a devil fruit for everything in this story. There's a devil fruit for everything. Bibelot, head librarian of the Owl Library. I wonder if he talks. News coups don't come to Elbaf since it's not part of the world government, but sometimes the fishermen bring some tiny papers back here so we can read them. He must have eaten the rear fruit and become a nurturing owl. The rear fruit. To think even inorganic things can grow with his power. That's a perfect ability for a kingdom of giants. Yeah, actually, because you can trade a lot of things into Elbaf and then have them gigantified with the owl. So the giants would be able to use them. And then Saul sitting down with Robin, feeling nostalgic. Yeah, Chopper comes up. I hope they have medical books here. I know we had a few, but most of it was archaeological and historical works. We got some medical books native to Elbaf too. Wow, I can't wait to read them. Although those books were always large, so they can't be shrunk down. What? Hey, maybe Chopper can learn how to help the people in Wano. That's we're still waiting on that, you know? Luffy's having a good old time with the kids. Look at that. They're fucking terrified. Oh, look at that. They're on this swing in tears. Yahoo! Push harder, harder. Luffy's gonna be doing somersaults in that swing. This giant swing is the best. Now he beats the shit out of him. We're sorry. Can't you see that you're scaring them? Hey, I wanted it to stop too. Dude, just nothing phases Luffy when it comes to like heights and wild rides. Wow, it was so scary, Miss Gerd. Oh, you poor thing. Hey, it's shameful for a warrior to cry. Back off, Luffy. These kids were raised with nothing but love and kindness. Sanji stepping up for the kids. Come on, is this universal behavior for a brat? Oh my god, it's just like Momo and with Nami and Robin. It's just like them. Look at the face that he's making. Look at that face. Yeah, I should probably have zoomed in. This is a bit of a letdown, Usopp. Yeah, but it's not like a peaceful Elbaf is a bad thing. I mean, that's true. Peaceful Elbaf is still a knowledgeable Elbaf, and we can learn a lot from them, especially with the Library of Ohara. I think a lot of people were expecting a more warfaring group though. So a lot of the ideas that I had for Usopp becoming a brave warrior of the sea would be like him going through some kind of warrior trial on the island. But now that we're here and they're much more pacifist and soft and like study the book, not the sword kind of mentality. It kind of shifts things, and you kind of have to re-theorize, what are we going to do for Usopp on the island if this is really his time, his moment to become a brave warrior of the sea. And there's still going to be opportunities to present that scenario, but we're going to have to figure out what now. There you are, Straw Hat. Yeah, that's a giant blade. Look how small they are compared to it. So much for peaceful. You're wide open. Oh, it's my son. My son's here. Look at, oh shit. He full swings, puts his body weight into it, and Luffy just stands there stiff. Breaks the blade. Colin's shocked. Gear third. Gum. Elephant gun. Okay, he doesn't hit him. Good. He gives him a little scare. I was like, please don't hurt my son. He didn't mean it. Or he did, but he just wanted to test you. Don't overdo it, you dummy. I didn't even hit him. That's not the point. Yeah! You're gonna be in trouble. She. It's good to know not everyone around here is spineless. That Luffy is a meanie. I hate violence. Man, you kids gotta grow up. I'm sorry. That was so cool. You're an emperor, all right? Oh, and he's stoked. Look at him. Well, I mean, we knew he was much more on the abrasive side with how he wanted to take off with Shanks when we first saw him on the island. You're just as bad, Colin. Our resident delinquent is here. Why do you have to pull these stunts and ditch school? Shut up. I hate weaklings like you. See, I like Colin. I'm proud he's my son. Yeah, he's such a brute. Be more like Colin, Giants. Colin, don't cause a scene. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, actually, because I haven't heard it in the anime, and I haven't heard it in English in the anime, so it just looks like Colon to me. But that was a solid first strike. The thumbs up. Mom, Mato-san made all your favorites. What? Your mom, Ripley-chan? At least you're teaching your son the old ways. Aren't you going to tell him to apologize for that sneak attack? Sanji, relax. Did you know my father's a human too? Huh? Yeah, huh? He used to be a pirate and he didn't fear anyone, not even the warriors of Elbaf. Your dad's human? My husband's much younger than me. Our marriage is more informal because of that age gap. He always said it'd be weird to make it official since he'd be the only one to ever grow old. Is he for real? How do you climb that mountain? Who's your father? Yeah, so I'm trying to think of like a human and a giant having a kid together. If he's like, down to here, then how do you as like a man, you know what? I'm not going to question it. That's a discussion for another time, maybe on stream. But I don't know. Oda does his Oda things. Whoa, even the library is awesome here. These books are huge. Luffy, I want to talk with Saul a little longer. I'll meet you at the feast later. Hey, you do whatever you want. Those guys party for 3 days straight, so we'll have plenty of time. I'm staying too. Okay, that's Chopper. Chopper's staying. So he's probably going to try to go through some of the medical books and see what he can find just to learn. Got it. And then Lilith, don't worry about me either. I'm going to hang around to get my resident permit. Me too. Resident permit. Okay. Ow! I also got some business around here. This entire kingdom is on an Atom tree. That's right. You could probably take some of that treasure tree Atom to make improvements to the Sunny. That's the same kind of wood which the Sunny's made of. Oh, see, there we go. Yeah, there are a few Atom trees around the world, but the age of this one is off the charts. I want to learn more about the treasure tree while we're here. I wonder if Frankie's going to be able to expand the size of the ship or just make more additions to it. I would like to see more additions to it because not that it's lacking particularly, but just having a bigger ship for the crew sounds really cool. No worries. We'll just go on ahead. I got to eat before I starve. I'm at my limit. I got something for you all. What is it, Gert? Oh, what a double spread. Yo, this is excellent. I look more like a warrior now, don't I? Oh, and they're all in their Viking get-ups. Oh, how cute. Look at Robin. Damn. She's killing it, just like Nami. Frankie, Jinbei. It's surprisingly comfortable. They're wonderful. Thanks, Gerd. Damn right, Brooke. I'm feeling stronger already. Say, how come you've got clothes our size? I like making human clothes for fun, but that's all it is, I swear. Yeah, they're so cute. I'm glad you like them. Yeah, that's pretty adorable. All right, we'll meet you guys at the village. And they're sailing off. There's Colin, there's Gerd. See you later. Oust Castle, near the western village. I don't know how to pronounce that. What are you twerps doing here? We guards can't let you roam free, you know? Are you part of the Straw Hat crew? What business do you have in this country? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. We're looking for the one called Loki. Loki, why would you want to see that criminal? Our country suffered greatly because of him. He's the king-slaying fiend who killed our beloved King Harold. That's why this castle is so empty. Then will you tell me where he is? We can't do that. On the off chance he uses you to escape somehow. So you won't tell me. Sorry, this is a waste of time after all. Oh, What are they doing? Huh? No, this has to be some sort of joke. Question mark? Bogey. It hurts. Oh, what is going on? What does he have like? Okay, he already had that chain around him. What are they doing? It hurts. Bogey. This is what happens when you're too rude and prideful. I wasn't really asking before. And he's screaming over on the side. This time I'm ordering you to tell me. What's going on? Is she doing something to like his head or like his whole body? And then we just cut away. Okay. So they're going to keep those short and to the point until we get like, I guess, a full chapter dedicated to them or more than a few pages. So we're at Western Village, Elbaf now. We've come a long way from the East Blue. Yeah, we finally made it. Hey, the Straw Hats are back. We've always dreamed of coming to the country of giants, the homeland of the world's greatest warriors. They are finally here. They are finally here after all these chapters, after over 1,000 chapters. Wow. Amazing. We've been expecting you. After all, you small folk defended our pride. And there's, Dorian Brogy. You freed us. My mouse was in the way. You freed us after we were fooled. And you saved me from being erased. Yeah, it's all the other giants that they've encountered. Ennie's Lobby, Dressrosa. All of us would like to officially welcome you to Elbaf. Whoa. We got, is that Zoro in the back just drinking? Jinbei. We got Usopp. Sanji, Brooke, Nami's like, this is too loud. We may be small, but they aren't looking down on us. Here's to the great pirate Straw Hat Luffy, one of the 4 emperors, and to his crew that took down those monsters, Kaido and Big Mom at Wano. Raise your camaraderie cups for the Straw Hat crew. Cheers. Everyone's partying. They got a whole feast going. The Straw Hats are on the main platter in the center. Everyone's celebrating them. Bo-ja-ja-ja-ja. They're really living it up. It seems the Straw Hats have returned. Huh? Aren't you the giant that was caught in Sabaody? That's right. Call me Stason. After Haruden told me we were going to be under your umbrella, I knew it was fate that brought us together back then. I'll definitely repay this debt one day. Thank you. A refresher on Stanson. A childhood friend of Haruden was captured while napping and brought to be sold at the human auction house. Due to another incident, the Straw Hat crew caused a commotion that allowed him to go free. And we got the Punch, the Celestial Dragon, St. Charlos. I see. I'm glad what we did helped you. Are you all having fun? Elder Yarul. Who's that? Oh, ja. Oh my, it looks like we have some tiny guests. This giant's built like a mountain. Yeah, his beard is enormous. Mountain beard, speaking of, Ja Rule, hero of the giants, the oldest one in the world, 408 years old. Wow, okay. There's a sword in your head, Gramps. This old thing, I'm lucky my helmet saved me, but it's going right through it. You not a brain? How are you alive? Just permanent brain damage. I'm lucky my helmet saved me. It's still going through your skull. An overwhelming impact. One Piece 1135. All right, a lot to talk about. So we got Clone Shanks and whoever his partner is entering in the castle near the western village, and they are looking for Loki. So I don't think this is necessarily Moza, who Loki was talking about or talking to in the last chapter. I do feel like Moza, it could be another pirate, and through happenstance, Banks and his partner are also looking for Loki, likely for his devil fruit that he's got now after killing the king. So I'm interested to see what ability that Banks's partner was using, because it looks like it's affecting his whole body and not just his head, and that's going to be hard to counteract for the rest of the crew if they get into any kind of scuffle with him. I'm also wondering if by happenstance Luffy is going to run into Stabs Banks. We still don't have his name yet. I'm going to call him one or the other. I'm going to bounce between the two. So that's going to be really interesting to see if Luffy runs into him at first, doesn't realize he doesn't have the scar, and thinks he's Shanks at first. Just Luffy being aloof, and goes up to try to like greet him and then just gets attacked. Or will he notice that there is no scar and then just be super confused and like immediately hostile towards whoever this is? Or there's a third option. What if it just is Shanks? What if he is evil? and Shanks himself attacks Luffy. Ooh, that's gonna be wild. Because, I mean, they did teleport here, so it would be easy for Shanks to, come and go as he pleases if he's teleporting. Would also explain a lot of other things that we've seen Shanks do in the past. Maybe not a lot of other things, but some of the things. Thinking back to how quickly he got to Marineford. I also love the interactions between the Straw Hats and the children giants. How Luffy's just scaring them. And Colin, being the delinquent that he is, goes to attack Luffy. All around, I enjoyed the chapter. I enjoyed the chapter a lot more than the previous one because there wasn't anything quite as polarizing happening in the chapter. Again, I do have a video coming out regarding the Vegapunk and the Kuma stuff in 1134. I think that there's still some interesting things to bring up regarding those situations or those decisions that haven't really been touched on by other creators that I've seen. Again, I can't watch everybody's video. I can't read everybody's tweet or Reddit thread. So this is coming from myself. Usually my videos come from my own head. And if any of the predictions or theories are attributed to anybody else, I shout them out in the video and in the description below. But so far, I haven't really seen anybody discuss what I have in the video coming out. So stay tuned for that. And as for this, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.